Attention passionate Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Buffalo Bills' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Buffalo Bills fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Buffalo, BILLSFANS. Let's get to the news. Big things are brewing in the AFC East, and honestly, it could signal a seismic shift in the division's power dynamics. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade that might just shake up the Bills' roster and their championship aspirations. Word on the street is that the Los Angeles Chargers are open to trading their all-pro safety, Derwin James, and the Bills are in the mix, potentially sending a second-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft in exchange. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is huge news, and it's not every day you see a player of James' caliber potentially heading to Buffalo. Let's break down what this means and why it's such a game-changer. First off, Derwin James isn't just any safety. He's a hybrid, a true predator on the field, often described as an alpha wolf roaming freely in open space. His versatility is what makes him stand out. He can do it all: cover, tackle, rush the quarterback, and make game-changing plays. In 2025, he played 13 games with the Chargers, accumulating 58 solo tackles, 32 assists, 90 combined tackles, 15 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, 3 interceptions for 45 yards, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. His PFF grade was an impressive 91.0, and his coverage rating was 89.5. Statistically, he's a difference maker, especially in coverage where he boosts the team's ability to shut down big plays. His EPA per coverage was 21, indicating he's a solid contributor in limiting opponent success. James' career stats are equally impressive: over 500 tackles, 10 interceptions, multiple Pro Bowl selections, and All-Pro honors. This guy has been a cornerstone for the Chargers' defense, and honestly is the kind of player that can elevate a defense from good to elite. And the Bills, with their 9-4 record, are looking to bolster an already strong roster, especially on defense, to make a serious push toward the Super Bowl. They've had some struggles lately, particularly in the secondary, with injuries and inconsistent play. Damar Hamlin, their safety star, has been on IR due to a concussion, and Taylor Rapp is dealing with an ankle injury. The cap space of around $3 million makes this move feasible, and adding someone like James would be a massive upgrade in both talent and leadership. The Chargers, sitting at 9-4 and fighting to keep up in a tough AFC West, are facing cap restrictions, about $11 million over the limit, and are prioritizing youth and draft capital. Trading James for a second-round pick in 2026 makes sense for them, especially since they're also looking to add depth at wide receiver to complement Justin Herbert. But for the Bills, this isn't just about adding a star. It's about transforming their entire defensive outlook, especially in the secondary. With James lining up next to Taron Johnson and potentially Ed Oliver on the line, the Bills' defense could turn into a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Let's talk specifics. Derwin James is a dynamic player who can be a true X-factor in the playoffs. His ability to cover deep, support the run, and make plays in clutch moments makes him a perfect fit for Buffalo's defensive philosophy. Think about it. Adding James could mean +4 interceptions over the season, pushing the total to double digits, and around 95 tackles, which is already a strong number for a safety. His presence would also elevate EPA per pass, improving the Bills' overall secondary performance by about 20%. That's huge when you're talking about playoff football where every possession counts. In terms of matchups, James would be a nightmare for opposing offenses. His ability to handle tight ends, cover slot receivers, and help in run support makes him a versatile threat. Plus, he's a strong tackler, missing only about 4% of his tackles, and he's excellent at stopping runs, averaging 4.0 yards per carry allowed in 2025, down from 4.4 in previous years. His injury history includes a shoulder injury that cost him a game, but overall, he's been durable and reliable when healthy. His leadership qualities and competitive edge are exactly what the Bills need to push through the tough AFC landscape. Now, let's consider the bigger picture. The Bills are already a formidable team, with Josh Allen leading the charge on offense and a defense that's been trending upward. But adding a player like James could take them from strong contenders to outright favorites. Especially with the AFC's current landscape, where teams like Kansas City, Baltimore, and Cincinnati are all vying for supremacy, Buffalo needs every edge they can find. James' ability to change the game with a single play, whether it's an interception or a game-saving tackle, is invaluable. His presence on the field would allow the Bills to be more aggressive, to take more risks on defense, knowing they have a true ball hawk roaming the back end. On the flip side, this move would send a statement to the rest of the league that Buffalo isn't just content with being a playoff team, but is in it to win it all. It's a message that they're willing to make bold moves, leveraging their cap space and draft capital to maximize their Super Bowl window. The Bills' front office has shown a willingness to be aggressive in recent years, and this could be the ultimate move to solidify that commitment. Looking ahead, the Bills' defense could morph into a nightmare scenario for offenses. Imagine James covering deep routes, reading plays from the safety position, and providing that extra layer of security against explosive offenses. His ability to play close to the line of scrimmage versus the run, combined with his coverage skills, makes him a Swiss Army knife, a true defensive chess piece. And with the playoffs approaching, having a player of his caliber could be the difference between a deep run and an early exit. Of course, it's not just about the player. It's about how he fits into the team's culture and scheme. The Bills have been building a resilient, aggressive defense under coach Sean McDermott, and adding someone like James would reinforce that identity. His leadership on and off the field, along with his proven production, could inspire the entire team to elevate their game. And let's not forget, Buffalo fans are known for their loyalty and passion. Seeing their team make bold moves like this would only ignite the stadium and the city. In terms of the division, if Buffalo manages to land James, it's going to send a message to the Jets, Dolphins, and Patriots that the Bills are not just the reigning division champions. They're also the team to beat in the AFC. It could be the final piece in their puzzle to secure home field advantage in the playoffs and make a serious run at the Super Bowl. The AFC is stacked, but with James on board, the Bills would be stepping into that postseason with a defense that can match any team's firepower. And don't sleep on the potential playoff impact. Derwin James, with his skill set, reminds me of some of the best safeties in recent history, players who can change the course of a game with a single play. His ability to create turnovers, provide lockdown coverage, and make clutch tackles would give the Bills an extra layer of confidence. It's not just about stopping opponents. It's about dictating the tempo of the game and forcing mistakes at the right moments. Now, of course, there are hurdles. The Chargers are in a tricky cap situation, and trading James would require some creative maneuvering. But given the potential upside, it might be worth the gamble. For Buffalo, this move would be a clear statement that they're all in for a Super Bowl run and willing to make bold moves to get there. The fans, the city, and the players themselves would feel the energy shift, knowing their team is stacking up the best talent available. So, as we wait for more updates, it's clear that the possibility of Derwin James donning the Bills' jersey is exciting. It's a move that could define the franchise's future for years to come, solidify their defense, and make them even more dangerous in the postseason. Whether it happens or not, the buzz in Buffalo is palpable, and fans are already dreaming of the impact this could have. This is what passion looks like: hot anticipation, big moves, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Buffalo Bills news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Buffalo Bills fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you think Derwin James would be the perfect fit for Buffalo? Are you excited about the possibility of him joining the team and turning this defense into one of the league's best? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bills organization. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Buffalo Bills news. The offseason is heating up, and the Bills are right in the middle of it, ready to make another deep playoff run. Let's keep the faith, stay loud, and get ready for what could be an unforgettable season ahead.